अंधा होने की प्रॉब्लम्स तो सबको पता है, फायदा मैं बताता हूँ। फोकस।
Hey everyone, welcome to Scene by Scene. It has almost been 3 years since Andhadhun hit the theaters, और हम अब भी इस मूवी के बारे में जितनी चाहे उतनी डिस्कशंस कर सकते हैं. Andhadhun falls under the canon of movies that stays with the audience long after the last shot. The movie is more than 2 hours long, and for that entire duration, it has our undivided attention hands down. And that makes us wonder, what did Andhadhun achieve that the other movies typically miss out on? Why does every person whom you ask how the movie was usually answers,
Fabulous. Too good.
थैंक यू सर।
well, what we love most about the film is how it captivates everyone. And so today, we are going to explore how filmmakers engage the audience. And for this, let's deep dive into this modern Indian classic thriller. Engaging the audience is an art, and the artist that does full justice to it is a magician on the stage. Magic usually hangs on the concept of luring the audience into thinking that they know what is going to happen and then shocking them with an act that is beyond their imagination. In many ways, a good thriller works almost like a magic trick. It lures us in, builds the tension, and then shocks us. In movies, however, shock is accompanied with curiosity. Filmmakers have to generate curiosity time and again to keep us on the edge of our seats throughout. And this is what director Sriram Raghavan has achieved with Andhadhun. To maintain audiences' curiosity, Raghavan divided the grand plot into multiple mini plots that are tightly knit together. All these mini plots are like mini magic tricks, where the audience is shocked as the stakes are raised each time the story moves forward. और जैसे जैसे stakes बढ़ते हैं, वैसे वैसे सबकी problems भी. The sheer number of problems make the story complicated, further demanding our undivided attention. This movie has so much going on कि उसकी हर एक mini plot से एक short film बनाई जा सकती है. Take this for instance. For a short duration, the movie becomes a kidnapping cum heist thriller where the stakes are raised with each scene. This scene begins with a team of two incompetent henchmen being trained by their blind master against a dangerous rival. They map out an elaborate plan, but the things go south, as one of them dies and the other is left befooled. This mini plot has everything that makes it a convincing short thriller film: an elaborate plan, a kidnapping, a betrayal, a murder, and a twist at the end. All of this takes up less than half an hour of the movie. The feeling that this sequence generates is present in every other mini plot of Andhadhun. It maintains our curiosity and leaves us with a constant thought कि अब क्या होगा. Another factor that complements these mini plot is the way Akash's story is told. This pattern closely resembles a narrative style known as Dan Harmon's story circle. This circle provides an intangible momentum to the story, almost like a roller coaster. Harmon's 8 sequence story structure focuses on the protagonist's transformation on their journey. It starts with a character we can identify with, who has some kind of need or wish to be completed.
तो वेट कर रहा हूँ कब 2 लाख इकट्ठा और मैं लंदन चला जाऊँ।
And it causes them to go across a threshold whether they want it or not. Here, the story changes direction. This new direction involves a series of obstacles as they are searching for something. In our case, a way out. They find the way out, it kind of messes up things for them, they fight and return to the normal world, having changed. Within 2 hours, Andhadhun takes us on this circular roller coaster where, along with all the characters, we too get on the ride. Unaware of what is coming next, but constantly curious about what is going to happen. This level of curiosity and engagement cannot be achieved unless the movie gives us enough reasons to care. And Andhadhun, throughout its narration, has managed that well, as it keeps in mind that the audience are not spoon-fed. Let them figure it out on their own, or at least let them imagine. 15 minutes into the film, we come to know that Akash's blindness was just an act. But it is only at the midpoint we get to know the reason for it. Here, Simmi corners him into saying,
क्यों कर रहे हो तुम ये नाटक?
मैम इट्स जस्ट एन एक्सपेरिमेंट एज ए म्यूजिशियन मुझे लगता है कि जब मैं नहीं देख पाता अंदर से म्यूजिक और अच्छा आता है आई एम एन आर्टिस्ट
Until this point, we were left to our imagination to understand his intentions. Raghavan time and again withholds key information for the audience to make guesses and forces them to participate in the story. This particular way of storytelling resembles the unifying theory of 2 plus 2, an invisible application that holds our attention to the story. In his TED Talk from 2012, filmmaker Andrew Stanton describes the theory.
Make the audience put things together. Don't give them 4, give them 2 plus 2. The elements you provide and the order you place them in is crucial to whether you succeed or fail at engaging the audience. Editors and screenwriters have known this all along.
This narrative style works out because we as human beings are inherently problem solvers, and it brings us great satisfaction to work on them, which is applicable for watching films too. Audiences generally don't tend to enjoy a lot of exposition, oversimplification of plot, and character motive, because it takes the fun out of putting the pieces together for them. It denies them the chance to engage in the story, to participate in it, which in the end doesn't inspire them to care. Almost the opposite of this theory of withholding information is dramatic irony, on which Andhadhun heavily relies upon. To understand it more, let's talk about the sequence that prompted Raghavan to make the film.
I think, अरे शायद वो आ गए.
This scene is a shot-by-shot inspiration of 13-minute long French film that the filmmaker converted into the musical Wonder, a short film that we highly recommend. Now, we see Akash playing the piano at their house. All seems natural until he abruptly stops. At this point, not only the scene but the whole movie takes a turn as dramatic irony comes into play. A storytelling device that works when the audience knows some vital information that the characters on screen are unaware of. Our awareness of Akash's secret enhances the intensity of everything that is about to follow. He sees a pair of legs and red liquid on the floor. Dramatic irony continues as Raghavan now flips the narrative style as the camera now cuts to a POV. While earlier we were just witnessing the two characters from an unrestricted and objective position, now we are forced to see everything from Akash's perspective. In fact, we are restricted to the knowledge that only Akash has. We get to know that there is a dead person in the house only when he gets to know that there is a dead person in the house. This shift to a subjective and restricted frame puts us into his shoes, and now not only Akash but we too wish to run away from there unscathed. This storytelling device of keeping the audience a step ahead keeps them on their toes as they are aware of the character's secret, further engaging them into the story. Now, up until the moment Akash enters the washroom, we have been a step ahead throughout the sequence. We knew more than anyone on screen. Raghavan shows his cinematic prowess by shocking us with the delayed reveal of the man with the gun in the bathroom. Now, all the other characters are aware that he's there, but not us, the audience. By flipping the dramatic irony, he gives us one of the most tense situations of the film. He resumes the dramatic irony once again as these two clean up in front of Akash while he watches it all. It is almost as if Raghavan is playing with us, and this play continues right till the end of the movie, giving us one of the most iconic endings till date. This is where the film ends, and the speculations begin. Andhadhun manages to elevate Bollywood's obsession with happy endings and delivers a closure that is at once oddly satisfying yet abruptly incomplete. The twist at the end is so impressionable that it keeps us engaged with the story long after we have finished it. By leaving the story incomplete, the movie has inspired a number of theories. Roland Barthes in his theory Death of the Author puts it beautifully. The meaning of any text lies not in its origin or the creator, but in its destination or the audience. And this holds true for Andhadhun as well. The theory explains why every watching experience changes our interpretation of a particular movie. This change in interpretation happens because we constantly evolve as people, and therefore our perspectives do too. And as our perspectives evolve, we relate with the characters and their problems at a different level each time. Hence, every work is eternally seen here and now, in the mind of the spectator. There are as many interpretations as spectators in the world. As we have established multiple times that the purpose of a movie is to engage the audience. Barring the techniques and the theories that we mentioned here, Andhadhun connects with the audience in a more personal way via its characters, its music, the foreshadowing, the intertextuality, and so much more that cannot be summed up in one go. Andhadhun has everything that qualifies it as one of the best thrillers. And we believe that it is just a matter of time that it will be tagged as one of the best classics of all time.
लंबी कहानी है. Coffee?
Tell us in the comment section below your favorite mini plot from the movie, and subscribe to our channel for monthly analysis of cinema scene by scene. Until the next one.